Hi there. Can you believe that by 2030, if you want to buy a new vehicle in the UK, it won't be petrol or diesel? You'll have to buy an electric vehicle or EV. Imagine this future where petrol and diesel engines are no more. Welcome to Adept English, where we're dedicated to helping you master the English language, but we cover interesting topics. Stick around to the end of this podcast to hear about some concerns on EVs that may change how you feel about them. Electric vehicles is a topic I've covered before. Go back to podcast 275 on our website at adeptenglish.com to hear more. But that podcast was back in 2019, so let's see how the picture's changed since then. Where are we up to in 2023 with electric vehicles? The UK is going full speed ahead to replace petrol and diesel cars with electric vehicles. It sounds great, but are we going to be ready by 2030? So there's a government set target of no new petrol or diesel cars by 2030. This is, of course, aimed at reducing carbon emissions, CO2 to be precise, because it's believed to contribute to global warming. It would also be great to get rid of particulates as they're damaging to our health and to our environment. So there's much discussion about this target, target, and it means a goal, an aim. Much discussion about whether this target is actually going to be met. Is it practical? Currently, only around 20% of new cars are electric vehicles. It is a start. And just this week, Stellantis, a brand new car factory at Ellesmere Port near Liverpool, began production, started making electric vehicles. And it's not alone. BMW is planning to make more electric minis at its plant in Oxfordshire. Ford is preparing to make more EVs at its Halewood plant. And also Nissan in Sunderland are going to be making the Nissan Leaf. So it's great that manufacturers are stepping up their production and making more electric vehicles. Obviously, it's in the interest of the manufacturers as they won't be able to sell new cars after 2030 if they don't make EVs. But all of these projects are currently receiving quite a lot of government money to get them to happen, taxpayers' money. So the concern is, will the production of EVs be commercially viable? That means able to make money for businesses before 2030. Let's tackle some of the roadblocks on the journey to a future of electric cars. Firstly, the cost. Electric vehicles used to be a luxury item that most people couldn't afford. £40,000 for a car, that's beyond what most people can pay. We can't have a situation where owning a car is the privilege of the well-off. But guess what? Prices are dropping. Take the Citroën Ami. The price of this in the UK, £7,695. Seems very reasonable. That was until I saw a photograph of this car. Did they really need to make it that ugly? Ugh, that's an ugly car. A better one perhaps, the MG. Their electric vehicle comes in around the £8,000 mark, so still quite pricey but affordable as a new car. It's made in China, and at least that one looks like a normal car. So yes, progress is being made on how affordable these cars are, on affordability, in other words.